We'll send it over now to Art. He's got a look at our forecast.
Okay, and away we go with that. As you can see here, we've got the alert day here in progress. We go start about the 6 o'clock hour, going to the late tonight. Tonight, you're going to be seeing that go into heavy snowfall, strong winds, dangerous road travel. So your road travel, you could see some slushy roadways as we transition from rain to snow. That's along areas by I-90. We'll see that continue on for most of the day, and then continue to transition that out up to the north by Eau Claire on I-94. You're looking at more of a snow day, and then eventually as you go into the latter portion of your afternoon, you're going to lose that snow day as most of the system begins to track more to the northeast and to the east. As I told you, it begins to drag out eastward. You're also going to be picking up this. This is how it all plays out. Once again, I'm going to show you how this looks for you as you go into it. This is a different view from the noon hour to the 6 o'clock hour. You're going to be seeing 100% chance of snowfall working through the forecast as we go for La Crosse going into the late afternoon and into your evening commute. That stays with you all the way into your commute. Wind gusts, you can see, I should say the sustained winds, you can see them up to the 20s. The wind gusts will be up in the 30s, 40s, and possibly 50s. We'll also see for Eau Claire, you're looking at that rainfall to be about 100% or at least 70 to 60% chance going through most of the day. Then you see it kind of transitioning out as we go into the latter portion of your afternoon and into your evening, about a 50% chance down to a 20% chance. Here's a look at what this all plays out to. We get into the 6 o'clock hour. That snowfall starts to get closer to crossing the Mississippi River. As it does, snow is to the north along I-90. You see about Red Wing, you get it to Winona and then Rochester. You've got the mix of rain and snow trying to get to Preston, and down to the south you've got areas right by the Decorah area in rainfall, and that continues on. So it's pretty much a battle. You can see that all the way from Madison getting into areas by Viroqua. La Crosse is kind of in that as well. Before, La Crosse was mostly in that yesterday. Now it seems that we're in the mix of rain and snow. That transition continues to go into the afternoon. As you can see, that pink line there, that's the mix of rain and snow. The rainfall itself will begin to diminish, and you'll see the snow gradually begin to develop continuing on. You see Ladysmith is not in it that much. Eau Claire is in it going into the 2 o'clock hour. The rain and snow mix continues to pick up gradually, as you can see, and then of course you're seeing this line of snow begins to kind of thicken out a little bit as we go right into the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock hour, where snow takes precedent. Rainfall kind of diminishes as well as that mix, and that stays with us through your evening commute. Once we get into the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour, we'll call it 7 o'clock hour, you're seeing Ladysmith again is out of the snow. La Crosse is out of the snow, as well as into Eau Claire by the 8 o'clock hour going to the 9 o'clock hour. By the time we get in the 9 o'clock hour, most of that snow is tracked out of the region and it is done. And that's a look at your forecast. As we get into the highs for today, you're going to see 30s, some 40s in the picture here. Eventually, we'll get into, again, as we get into it, the rainfall amounts. And we're looking at about rainfall about maybe 2 inches possible or less. We'll also see as we get into the snow, you're looking at 3 to 6 inches for La Crosse. And areas by Black River Falls, you're kind of in that mix as well. 6 to 8 inches you can see as you get to Eau Claire. So that's going to pretty much affect portions of Black River Falls. Down to the south, it's 1 to 3 inches in your forecast. As we go into the next few days, we've got spring coming in for tomorrow as the equinox moves in. We also have mild conditions for Friday, a 20% chance of rain, and then drier conditions for Sunday with more rainfall chances coming back Sunday night into Monday, Tuesday, as well as going into possibly on into Wednesday. Back to you, Alexandra.